Good morning. I am going to show you today how you can use the Mobo bands on more than just spy. If you check out my older video where we were introduced to the Mobo bands, see, the birds are even happy about it. We learned how to use them to stay in your contract. So yesterday I played Apple and I had a wonderful, absolutely wonderful day on Apple, and I wanted to show you a recap of that trade. So first things first, let us look at Apple on the daily. So we see here that Apple had its corrective activity, and then we had a classic red 2 down, 2 up trigger. So how would you know to stay in Apple for all of this? Okay, so first we're going to look at the strat side of things. The strat side of things, well, we had the 2 up, right? We also know that we had that corrective activity, right? When you look at the 4 hour, you see that we had a gap to fill there. And then we could possibly go for even more if we were still going to be bullish. Also, you know, looking at how it hit the bottom of this, you're going to obviously target the next high after we did that corrective activity. So once we've done that, then you also look and see that at 164.32, you're going to trigger the outside week. So this is another reason for you to say, okay, this may still have legs once it had passed that 164.32 and held above it. That's the key thing. The fact that it did not reject, but it held above it, is a way that you know to stay. Another way are the Mobo bands. So when Apple did its, wait, this one is on the wrong one. Apologies, guys. Let's put it on the 15-minute. There we go. So that it matches. So when Apple opened, it immediately opened above the Mobo bands, right? So say you found your entry after this corrective activity right here. Okay, and then you decided to have your entry on this 2 up. I'm just giving one. I'm not saying that this is a proper one. You may have done it back here. You may have not been looking. You might have wanted to do this rev strat. So this 1 2 2 rev strat, and then it broke above the Mobo bands. So how do you know to stay in there, up in this? It's still above the Mobo bands. So we're going. Hey, we have hit the outside week trigger here. Okay, and we're still going. We're still above the Mobo bands. We're going. At no point did this break below enough for you to say, I am going to exit this, because we stayed above the Mobo bands the entire time. So at the end of the day, you could have just, taken profit, or if you were brave enough, swung it, or possibly rolled it over to the next week, depending on where it was. If you wanted to go for the outside week, or if you wanted to just go ahead and take your profits because you had a weekly, then this would have been, but this is how you would have known to stay in it the entire day. This is the 165 call. So if you bought the 165 call when it broke out, this right here tells you that this never broke below strong enough for you to need to exit the position. So this is how you know that it still had room to go. And then also their purple line is usually your target. So, usually you're waiting for this to get closer and closer. This right here would tell you, okay, we still possibly have more room. That is the possible target that it could get to if the strength continues. So hopefully that helped you guys, and hopefully you can learn to use these Mobo bands when you are trading a specific contract. This works for SPX. We have shown you that before. And now I'm showing you this on Apple. This can work on almost any of your tickers. And the way you do it, you go to add study. Oh, let's see if I can find an FW. That dog is loud. That is so crazy. There it is. So there you got your FW DPO Mobo. advanced, and basic. The ones that I use are the basic, but that's how you add it to your charts. And then you can put whatever other studies that you have. So hope that helped. See you guys next time.